Hello, my name is Rodrigo Espinosa, and this is my final project for CS50 Introduction to Computer Science. This is a web application I developed in Django, React, and Tailwind CSS for my work in tax administration, where we manage a large amount of data that is of interest to various state institutions, which seek to obtain statistical data about the country's taxpayers. That is why we have made available three computers called PC Islas so that institutions can request the use of this computer for 3 month periods. This application was created to facilitate the task of registering and managing this project as well as monitoring their attendance. So, the first step is to create a new project. I am already logged in with an editor account, so we have access to the forms. In this example, Slytherin will be the requesting institution. Slytherin data and its researches were previously loaded, but if needed, a new institution can be added using the corresponding form. Then we enter the name and objective of the project and select the official who will be in charge of the management and their backup. All forms are properly validated to prevent incorrect information from being entered. Finally, we enter the details of the officio, which is a formal document that the requesting institution must submit. Once the new project is registered, it will be displayed alongside the other active projects. Note that every time we add a new institution or project to the database, a corresponding folder will be created to contain all files related to the project. The file names are standardized during this process. Now that the project has been created, we can view its details and manage it from here. We can see the information we just entered and download the documentation. The next step is to record the response to the request. The project can be approved or rejected. If approved, we must enter the response letter and its date. Once the project is accepted, the usage protocol is drafted. This document is agreed upon by both parties and defines the equipment to be accessed along with the days and time slots, AM or PM, available. Each project will have a lead researcher who will be assigned an account responsible for attendance along with one or more additional researchers. In this case, there will be two additional researchers. If needed, new researchers can be added using the respective form. Finally, the computer to be used and the days must be selected. We can see that the gray blocks are currently occupied by other projects. After submitting the usage protocol, corresponding entries will be created in the attendance table in the database for the selected days and time slot over the 3 months duration of the project. Now the institution is ready to begin their project. In the calendar, you can view the distribution of devices and schedules for the upcoming 4 or 5 weeks. The green checkmark icon indicates that the attendance was marked for that project on that particular day. Gray out days represent past days or national holidays. Now, I will show you how head researchers can mark attendance. First, we log in with the researcher account. On the user page, available attendances will be displayed if they exist for that day. Here, you can clock in and later mark your exit. You will notice that a checkmark icon is now displayed in the corresponding block on the calendar. The attendance history can be viewed in the project details. Here is an example of a project that started previously. My name is Rodrigo Espinosa, and this was my CS50 final project. I hope you like it.